Physical and chemical changes. Physical changes. Those changes in which no new substance are formed are called physical changes. The changes in state, size, shape and color of a substance are physical changes. The properties such as state, size, shape and color of substance are called its physical properties. So we can also say that those changes in which a substance undergoes a change in its physical properties are called physical changes. The physical changes are temporary changes which can be easily reversed to form the original substance. Very little energy in the form of heat, etc. is either absorbed or evolved in the physical changes. Thus, the important characteristics of a physical change are as follows. No new substance is formed in a physical change. A physical change is a temporary change. A physical change can be easily reversed. Very little energy is either absorbed or evolved in a physical change. A temporary change in color may take place in a physical change. So, a physical change is a change in its physical properties. Physical properties are like physical state, solid, liquid or gas, shape, size, its weight, its color, its boiling point, its melting point, etc. are the physical properties. Little energy is absorbed or evolved in the physical change, and it is a temporary change. Means change happens for only a short period of time. Now look at the example of physical change. Cutting of a paper. Let us take a sheet of paper and cut it into a number of pieces. Now we cannot join the cut pieces of paper to make the original sheet of paper, but each small piece of paper is still paper. It has not changed into something else. So during the cutting of sheet of paper into pieces of paper, only the size and shape of paper has changed, but no new substance has formed. So the cutting of paper is a physical change. So when we cut the paper, paper remains paper. Only its shape and size change. Paper does not change into new substance, so it is a physical change. Some more example of physical changes are conversion of chalk stick into chalk dust, breaking of a glass tumbler, cutting of a log of wood into pieces of wood, melting of wax, formation of clouds, drying of wet cloths, dissolving sugar in water to make sugar solution, making soda water by dissolving carbon dioxide, glowing of an electric bulb or tube light, liquefied petroleum gas also known as LPG, which is used in cooking cylinders, from liquid form in cylinder to gaseous form when it comes out of a cylinder into gas stove. So all these examples involves the change in the physical properties. Let us take the example of conversion of chalk stick into chalk dust. So when we write with the help of chalk, it changes into chalk dust. So only chalk remains chalk. Only its shape and size is changed. No new substance is formed. So it is a physical change. Second is breaking of a glass tumbler. So when glass is broken, glass remains glass. Only its physical appearance change. No new substance is formed. So it is a physical properties. Cutting of a log of wood. So log of wood means a big size of wood. When cut it into pieces of wood, they remains wood. So it is a physical change. Melting of wax. So when we lit a candle, the candle is in solid state, but when we lit it in, it changes into liquid state. So only its physical state changes, no new substance is found, so hence it is a physical change. Formation of clouds. Clouds are in the form of gaseous state. It is a gaseous form of water only. So water changes into gaseous state, only its physical state is changed. So all these examples are of physical changes. Now melting of ice and freezing of water. It is an example of physical change. So when we heat ice in a beaker, we take some ice in a beaker. When we heat ice in a beaker, we take some ice in a beaker. We see that ice melts to form water. So when we take ice in a beaker and we heat it, ice changes into water. Ice is a solid form of water when it is changed into liquid form. So ice and water looks different. Both looks different in its physical appearance, its in size. They are both made of water molecule. So they are made of same element, water molecule. The formula of water molecule is H2O. So they both are made of hydrogen and oxygen, 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. This means that no new substance is formed during the melting of ice. Only change of state from solid to liquid take place during the melting of ice. So the melting of ice to form water is a physical change. The change which occurs during the melting of ice to form water can be reversed easily by freezing the water to form ice again. So we have already learned that physical change can also be reversed back. So when we heat the ice and it changes into water, we can also change water in original state into ice by freezing it, by cooling down its temperature. In this case, liquid water changes into solid water, and that solid form is known as ice. Only a change in its state from liquid to solid takes place during the freezing of water to form ice, but no new substance is formed. So those processes can be reversible. So the freezing of water is a physical change, and also melting of ice is a physical change. Boiling of water and condensation of steam. Condensation means changing of gaseous form to liquid form. When we boil the water, we see the steam rising from the surface of hot water. Now water is a liquid, whereas steam is a gas. So during the boiling of water, only a change in state from liquid to gas has taken place. Water and steam looks different. They are both made of water molecules. This means that no new substance is formed during the boiling of water. So the boiling of water to form steam is a physical change. The change which occurs during the boiling of water to form steam can be reversed easily by the condensing the steam to form water again. So when we boil the water, it changes into vapor. We can also change vapor to water by cooling down, by condensation. During the condensation of steam, there is only a change in the state from gaseous to liquid state, but no new substance is formed. Hence the condensation of steam to form water is a physical change. In evaporation process, water changes into water vapor, so evaporation of water is a physical change. Both evaporation and condensation is a chemical change. Next is making of a solution. We take some water in the porcelain dish and dissolve some common salt in it. So take some common salt, table salt, and mix it with water. The salt disappears in water and forms a salt solution. Then salt and water mixed. A change has taken place in the making salt solution. Let us now heat this porcelain dish container of a solution on a burner till all the water vapors. Now heat the porcelain dish till all the water evaporates. White powder is left behind in the porcelain dish. When we heat the water, salt water, we see that after all water has disappeared, only a white substance is left. If we taste this white powder, we will find that it is a common salt. When we taste it, we find that it is a salty. It is same common salt which had dissolved in water earlier. That is the same salt that is dissolved earlier. This means that no new chemical substance has been formed by dissolving common salt in water, making the salt solution. So the dissolving of a salt in water is a physical change. Similarly, dissolving sugar in water is also a physical change. So we see that physical change can also be reversed back. When salt is mixed with water, it changes into salt solution. But again, when we heat it, it again changes into salt. Next is sublimation. What is sublimation? Sublimation is a process of changing solid directly into steam, directly into gaseous state without going to liquid state. In many households, small naphthalene balls are kept in the stored woolen and silk cloths to protect them from the attack of moths and other insects. It is noticed that these naphthalene balls disappear with the time without leaving behind any residue. This is because naphthalene undergo sublimation. The naphthalene balls undergo sublimation means they directly change into gaseous state from their solid state. The naphthalene balls keep on forming naphthalene vapors slowly which disappears into the air. This process of conversion of solid naphthalene balls into a gas naphthalene vapor is called sublimation process. In this process, only change of state of the substance takes place and no new substance is formed. So no new substance is formed, hence it is a physical change. The common substance which undergoes sublimation are ammonium chloride. The formula for ammonium chloride is NH4Cl, iodine, camphor and naphthalene. Here is activity which show that the change in the state of matter from solid to liquid, liquid to gas. First, this is a property activity this is the activity is about interconversion of state of matter. What we have required? We required a kettle, a frying pan, ice cubes, water, a beaker and a burner. Now what is the procedure? First we have to take some water in the kettle, fill the kettle with water and ice cubes in a frying pan. Now arrange the setup as shown in figure. Now look at the figure. The kettle is kept on the burner. When we heat the kettle, the water change into water vapor and we keep the frying pan above the water vapor which have ice in it. So when water vapor passes through the ice, it changes into water by condensation. What we observe, in heating the table, the steam comes out of the spout of the kettle. So when the hot steam coming out of the spout comes in the contact with the ice cold bottom of the frying pan, it gets cooled and converts to liquid water. So what inference means, what conclusion we have drawn? The formation of steam by boiling of water is a change of state of matter from liquid to gas. The formation of water drops by cooling the steam is a change of state of matter from gas to liquid. Now let's do some question answers. Which of the following is not a characteristics of a physical change? Option A, no new substance formed. Option B, can be reversed. Option C, temporary change. Option D, permanent change. We know that physical change is not a permanent change, hence it is not a characteristics. So correct answer is D. Which of the following are physical changes? Melting of iron metal, B, rusting of iron metal, C, drawing a wire from iron metal. The option is A and B, B and C, A and C. We know that melting of iron metal means when solid iron change into liquid iron. So only physical state is changed, hence it is a physical change. Rusting of iron metal. In rusting, iron reacts with air and moisture, means oxygen and water. So new substance is formed. So it is not a physical change, it is a chemical change. Drawing a wire from an iron metal. When we draw a wire, the wire is iron, it is not a new substance. So it is also a physical change. The correct answer is A and C. Option C, A and C. Which of the following is a physical change? Sublimation, evaporation, boiling water. When in and option D is all of these. So A, sublimation, solid directly change into gas. Evaporation, liquid change into gas. And boiling water, water change into steam. All of these are physical changes. The correct option is D.